Welcome home to the Irish Roots Cafe exhibits being explained, what we've done for 2019 and 2020. And another exhibit, I think we've got 14 or 15 posters that go with it and some resources on hand on the table. And the Irish Heraldry and Coats of Arms explains the different periods of coats of arms under wholly different rules, you might say. And the ancient and the Norman and the modern 20th century, when the Irish Free State was established, that changed everything. Some of you people might wonder why you see your arms one place, not in another. Well, assuming you're dealing with an honest broker, you've got a lot of old arms that you most often see in black and white. And they were from the old days under the you might say, the Norman regime. And I found over 1,000 of them, and that's an interesting thing to note. And you might remember that some of these guys never set foot in Ireland at all. They just got the award of arms for Ireland or in Ireland. Understanding the arms is fairly important too. You've got the arms themselves. You've got the supporters on the side that sometimes were just invented, and mottos often at the bottom, and the crest, which go above the coat of arms, actually. Very interesting things. And then there was a quote that many an Irish heiress never had a penny to her name, and that sort of goes along with people putting on airs about these coats of arms. And then there's been arguments between two branches of a family about who's got the right spelling of the name, and they went to the chief herald to find out. And how were they found, and how did there become a chief herald, and was there always a chief herald? A lot of things that I've discovered come from the Irish Book of Arms way back in the 17th century or so, and I've published a new book of arms that includes arms from all the old families before the coming of the Irish Free State, plus arms from the families in more modern times that we're more used to. I think it's pretty interesting. Put a lot of time digging into this, and I think you'll enjoy the poster presentation too. A lot of information there that is not available to most people these days. Who has the time? And the sources, I'll have several source books that you can get used to. And you'll know who granted the arms, and I've got over 1,000 illustrated arms on hand. And how about jousting tournaments? How come we don't hear much about jousting tournaments in Ireland in the old days when they had these coats of arms? And when did the Irish first adopt the coats of arms? That's interesting. Now, there might have been one or two tournaments, but I don't think it was an everyday thing, but I'm sure to get some feedback on that. So that's the story of the presentation that we put together on Irish heraldry and coats of arms, and lots of posters and lots of sources and question and answer sessions, to be sure. So remember the Irish heraldry and coats of arms presentation from the Irish Roots Cafe. Let us know if you're interested, and I'm going to put another separate video up on each subject with a little more detail, but I wanted to get a quick introduction in on each as well. So we're now going to move on to the Irish family names presentation. Come all you loyal heroes, where'er inclined to be. Don't hire with any master till you know what your work will be. For you must rise up early from the clear daylight till the dawn, and I'm afraid you'll ne'er be able to plough the rocks of Bon.